Um, I only had the GoPro for about 2, 3 days before we took off on this adventure, and didn't realize that the batteries are absolute garbage in the cold. This is really the only good shot I have of us canoeing in the cold snowiness. All the other times the battery would die out, and of course, as you can see, it's really brings into the focus the zipper pull in the center and everything. But the thing would just die out as soon as you turned it on, like I did there. Was trying to show how bad the visibility was getting, and why we had to stop on this little island. It was weird because like you could see through the snow, but it would make your eyes shift focus so much that it was really disorientating and gave us a lot of eye strain, and then we started to get headaches. That's why we shoaled up on this island. And it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere, but actually this is surrounded by houses. The Sable River is really quite populated. Um, and in reviewing the footage I had, realizing that a lot of it was bupkis, I had like these incredibly long shots of doing the lamest things, like repacking the boat. This went on for like 7+ minutes, and it's pretty lame. Even though I do like this island and the snow makes it kind of pretty, it's still just kind of stupid. Nothing really was going on. And I realized it was when we would stop and do like kind of like relax, I would put the camera in my pocket and take out the chest rig to be more comfortable. When we were actually doing stuff in the river being in the cold, I'd have it in a chest rig and the camera was being exposed to the cold, and it made it useless. So I get a lot of shots like this one. This is originally 10+ minutes of me wandering around in the dark to go get water. Absolutely like worse than watching paint dry. I did cut it up to try to get something out of it because really I didn't have much for the days of this trip. But it did also give me a chance to show off one of my favorite water filters that I recommend everybody use if you're going to go out backpacking, canoeing, whatever. It's the Sawyer water filtration system. And what's neat about it is, from what I read, they use the same filters as that of kidney dialysis machines. And it's practically good forever as long as you, excuse me, clean it and maintain the filter just by backwashing it. Pretty much, that's all you got to do. And I also make sure it's really clean when I put it away. This is our second little camp setup, um, and where we woke up to this spectacularly beautiful morning. I do have to say, when the GoPro works, it's quite nice. Oh, Alex. After watching this, I'm like, man, you look kind of grumpy there. And then I remembered that he told me like later on the trip that when he laid on his one side, that the snow was blowing into his face most of the night. So yeah, I kind of understand why he was looking a little grumpy. Even though he really never complained much, he was actually quite a trooper and kept really good spirits the whole time. Even when there was a couple of times where it was getting kind of hairy. I'm actually looking forward to. I'm gonna make one more installment of this, and then we're gonna put all three of them together and do a big commentary. And I can't wait to hear more of his side of the story when we're sitting down watching all this together. Been to this campsite a few times. It's a good spot. Um, and that's pretty much wraps up those like day and a half ish on the river there. So like I said, it'll be one more part of everything, and we camped more um, for multiple reasons. We didn't have the time. The lack of sunlight was making things difficult. I'll talk more about that in the next installment. So please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber stuff. And hopefully I'll see you all, if not more so, for the third installment and then the final commentary installment of the river trip. And much more videos to come. Thanks again. Take care out there.